Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Aries for the month of April 2024. So I'm going to shuffle my deck. I'm using the Tower of Prague deck today. I'm just going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. Right, let's take a deep look at what's going on here. So, first card in the here and now, the present situation, is the Nine of Swords in the reverse position. There's something here about frustrations. Okay, also something here about not being able to sleep at night, being out with worries and fears. Something has been playing on your mind, okay? Does that make sense so far? I mean, if it does, do comment below or comment about anything, in the video. If there's something you like, you don't like, if you can tune into something, then it really does help me to grow and then do better videos in the future. But what I'm also getting with this card is like this release. Okay, there's some kind of release on the way, and that comes about from some kind of relief. Okay, something is said or something is done here which then kind of sort of sets you free, and you're shown to feel a whole lot more at ease about things. I do sense there's going to be more peace of mind and contentment on the way. It's like this transitional period at the moment, okay, where the wheels are starting to turn in your favor. The card crossing is the World card reversed. So quite clearly it's showing that something has come crashing down here. Okay, one day everything was fine, and then something was said, something was done, and then just everything just come crashing down around you. It's like the whole world shifted from the palm of your hands and onto your shoulders. So is that making any sense here to you? Do comment below. Don't be shy, I'm being given. Okay, and it could well be that you shouldn't be shy around a situation. You need to let your feelings known here. Okay, there's also something here about you must lose the world to gain it. Okay, this is very much saying that if you walk away from something, then what you want will start coming towards you. Okay, I know it's a risk, but once you do that, you step back, you allow what's yours to come towards you. It's like you put yourself into a receiving mode. There's also something here about there's been some vicious cycles. Is that correct? There's been a lot of like sort of pushing and pulling, blown hot and cold. It's just a lot of extremes here around a situation. You may have tried to let go and move forward in the past, and then something kind of sort of drags you back. Okay, but what I get here is a relief, some kind of release. So it's like you've been trying, you keep trying, okay? You've got to keep on keeping on, that's the feeling here, but there is going to be this breakthrough coming up. It's going to pay off, that's what I'm getting here, okay? You're making the right decision. I mean, in the past, coming to the present, it very much kind of sort of relates to the first card in respect of these frustrations. A lot of things have been on your mind. I've got to be honest here, it can talk about a love triangle situation, or if not, then there's a third party who's been doing a lot of interfering, someone who's been sticking their oar in where it's not wanted, okay, throwing a spanner in the works. But again, I'm getting this conflict. Swords are about the mind. The heart here is the heart, so it's this conflict here between the heart and the mind. So the mind has been trying to let go and move forward, and then the heart kind of sort of brings you back here. Right, let's look more forward. Which is the Justice in the reversed position. I keep getting elephant in the room. Have you ever sort of looked for a pen? You've looked everywhere for it, and then you find it behind your ear. Or perhaps you look for your glasses, if you wear glasses, and then you actually find that you're wearing them. Have you found that? I mean, do comment. That's always happening to me, especially the glasses. I try to put on like 2 pairs then, So I'm getting like elephant in the room, okay? It's like there's something around you which either you don't see or you choose not to see. It's like you put it to the back of your mind. You have your suspicions. And the feeling here is that it's going to come out. It may be quite unpleasant, but at the same time, it brings about this sense of relief and this release for you. So it kind of sort of helps you. You know, it kind of sort of leaves you in no doubt about what to do around this situation. Because there's a strong sense of some kind of injustice here. Someone has been treating you extremely unfairly. There could well have been some kind of legal situation or some paperwork that needs attending to. I just sense something needs attending to in that respect. Again, do comment if any of this makes sense to you. The card in the goal position is the Devil card in the reverse position. So the Devil card points to this toxic energy which has been around you, and it could well be related to this third party. You know, again, I'm feeling someone who's been doing a lot of interfering, and there's been a lot of like sort of manipulation, even emotional blackmail going on here. Okay, it also shows you've been going through this dark time, which very much does relate to the Nine of Swords earlier, and also the Three of Swords as well. But since the Devil card is in the reverse position, it shows you wanting a release. And the first card reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed, is all about this release. It's on the way. It's happening. That's your goal. That's what you've been asking the universe for. And the universe will give you exactly what you've been asking for, which is this release and this relief around a situation. You're going to feel a whole lot better about things. I was just about to say this. I mean, I'll explain what I mean in a minute. It's funny because I say things and then the next moment it shows up. I mean, do you find that with yourself? You know, do comment if you have any experiences like that, where perhaps you think of somebody and then they kind of phone you up, or they show up, or you think about a word or something and then the word shows up, or you see it like on a number plate. But I see a lot of that, especially the cards. It's kind of I sense what the next card is going to be, because the Star card in the reverse position it's about manifestation again, which I was just talking about you getting exactly what you want. But also it's about wastage. I was thinking about wastage, because when you get exactly what you ask for, it is very much like you put out your good intentions to the universe, or you have been doing, and then the next moment it's backed up with worry, fear, doubt, lack of belief, and it kind of sort of blocks your wish. So something here about sort of fine-tuning, okay? But you've been working hard on yourself, okay? There may well have been some spillages around you, because I'm getting there's a need to be more efficient with your intention setting, which you're starting to do. And don't forget, intention setting is all the time. So you may sit down and write down your intentions. Always make sure they're written in the positive, as if they've already happened, okay, in the present tense. So and be very, and show appreciation. So for example, I am happy, I am abundant, or I am thankful, I am abundant. So it's all positive. It's showing gratitude as well as in the present tense, as if it's already happened. So with the Star card reversed, I was going to say, I forgot, I went off track there. It's also about during the day as well, so with your thoughts. So it's not just about intention setting, throughout the whole day when you think of something. Perhaps watch your thoughts and see what you're saying, because it may be very positive one moment and then the next moment negative, and it kind of cancels out your intentions, because the universe listens to everything, not just intention setting. So the next card is the advice card, which is, there's a lot of imbalance here. I've got it with the Justice reversed, the Temperance reversed. It's like a whole lot of things are being going against you. Okay, and there's one way to balance things up, and that's to step back. Because once you step back from a situation, you allow what's yours to come towards you. It's a bit like a CB radio. If you remember, like a CB radio from the old days, where you press a button to transmit, and then to receive, you've got to kind of let go of the button. So you've got to kind of sort of allow. So that's what I feel here. It's not taking, or it's not demanding, because taking and demanding are kind of sort of quite negative, where receiving comes across as being more positive, okay? Because everything will come back to you in equal measure. So all the time, all the effort you put into various situations are always going to come back, okay? But you've got to allow it to. So the next card on the outside, the Moon card in reverse position. It's interesting, you've got a triangle here, and they're all major cards, and they're all reversed. That's interesting. But the moon card in the reverse position is actually a very, very positive card, okay? Because upright is about feeling emotional, being pulled one way and then the other, kind of what you've been going through. But there's this turnaround. The card has turned round here. Reverse, it's about you taking back power. And as I said, as you move away from a situation, what's yours will follow. You put yourself into a position where you can choose rather than asking someone else to choose. So it's like turning the tables in your favour. So your hopes and your fears is shown by the King of Cups reversed. I suppose the biggest fear here is that if you let go and move forward, you might lose something forever. You won't, but see it as like a sort of test, like the litmus test, like with the acid where it turns red. See it as a test. So if you step back and they don't come, then it's not for you, is it? But I do sense they will come, okay? In fact, what's yours will always come in. So as soon as you let go, you allow what's yours to come in, whatever that might be. So the final card is the High Priestess, a very, very positive card, okay? It's very much more about you being more in touch with your inner goddess, if you like, you manifesting more of what you want out of life. It shows you growing in strength here. I'm getting something here about it is written, it is written, it is written. Okay, so it could well be around a connection which you have, which is a very, very deep connection with somebody, okay, which is going to become more apparent in the coming months. Don't forget to like and to also comment and to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.